all-around cowboy champion, 3-time world bull rider champion, world bareback bronc rider champion. He was known as the Babe Ruth of bull riding. Beginning at an early age, when many were still playing made-up games, Jim emerged as a professional bull rider who had dominated the sport since the day he stepped into the arena. But just how good was he in his prime? Hailing from the city of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Shoulders was born on May 13, 1928. Jim Shoulders was inspired to start rodeo at the young age of 14 after witnessing and entering his first rodeo in Oleton, Oklahoma in 1943. At the time, Shoulders was working on a wheat harvest for a neighbor, earning 25 cents an hour. Shoulders was a city kid that had no real background related to livestock. However, 14-year-old Shoulders was fascinated by the sport and thought about giving it a try himself. However, to his surprise, he went on to win the event and got $18, far more than what he used to earn in a day. This early success motivated little Jim to pursue a rodeo career. He won $7,000 in his first full year as a pro. Jim's professional career began in earnest in the late 1940s. Now, he quickly established himself as a formidable competitor, particularly in bull riding and bareback bronc riding. His prowess in these events led to an unparalleled string of successes. Shoulders won his first World All-Around Cowboy Championship in 1949 at the age of 21. Over the next decade, he would go on to win this title a total of 5 times, the first time being in 1949, and then he further moved on to win the title for 3 years in a row, from 1956 to 1959, a record that stood unchallenged for decades. Additionally, he secured 7 world titles in bull riding and 4 in bareback bronc riding. However, it wasn't easy for Jim to win all these titles, as he would get nervous and face difficulty in the starting rounds. The establishment of the NFR in 1959 provided a venue for the best rodeo athletes to compete head-to-head. Shoulders fought his fears and took the opportunity to showcase his skills. And as expected, his performance in the NFR further cemented his status as a legendary bull rider. Jim's riding technique combined innate talent, physical strength, and a natural understanding of the animals that he rode. His approach to bull riding was especially unique, as Shoulders prioritized balance and control, making his rides appear smooth even on the most difficult of bulls. His bareback bronc riding was similarly amazing. Now, he was noted for his ability to stay focused and adjust to the bronco's erratic movements. Shoulders' mental toughness, as much as his technical ability, distinguished him. Rodeo is a sport that involves not just physical strength, but also the ability to stay calm and focused under pressure. Now, Jim excelled in high-stakes situations, frequently giving his finest performance when the stakes was the highest. Jim's impact on the sport of rodeo extends far beyond his competitive achievements. Now, he was instrumental in raising the profile of rodeo as a legitimate and respected sport. During a time when rodeo was often seen as a niche or regional pastime, Shoulders' success brought it into the national spotlight. He was a pioneer in promoting rodeo through numerous media outlets. He appeared on television programs like The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson, and in films, bringing the thrill of rodeo to a new audience. His personality and expertise made him an excellent spokesperson for the sport. He was a pivotal figure in the formation and expansion of the RCA, which ultimately became the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. His involvement contributed to the development of rules and regulations that professionalized the sport, ensured fair competition, and increased athlete safety. Shoulders motivated many young cowboys to choose a rodeo career. His success showed that with talent and perseverance, it was possible to make a career in the sport. He had a major influence on the careers of several modern rodeo stars like Ty Murray, Tuff Headerman, and Don Gay. Jim Shoulders' legacy is multifaceted. As an athlete, he set records that still stand as benchmarks to excellence. As a promoter and ambassador, he helped elevate rodeo to new heights of popularity and professionalism. But perhaps most importantly, he left a lasting impression on the culture of rodeo, embodying the spirit of determination, resilience, and sportsmanship that defines the sport to this day. Shoulders' contributions to rodeo have been honored with multiple Hall of Fame inductions. He was inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame, the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum's Rodeo Hall of Fame, and the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame, among other organizations. These honors demonstrate the worldwide awareness of his contribution to the sport. Jim's skills and ideas for bull riding and bareback and bronc riding are still used by riders today. His emphasis on balance, control, and mental fortitude is now considered standard preparation for future rodeo athletes. But not everything went well and smoothly for Shoulders. He had a career-defining injury in 1957, which had a profound impact on his professional future. Shoulders sustained a major knee injury while competing in a rodeo in Oregon, necessitating surgery and extensive rehabilitation. This injury was especially difficult considering the physical demands of rodeo, which required peak physical fitness and strong joint health. Despite this setback, Shoulders showed unwavering dedication and resilience as he worked tirelessly to recuperate and return to the sport. But the severity of this accident, however, forced a brief hiatus in his diverse career, underscoring the nature of rodeo activities and the toll that they can exact on even the most experienced competitors. However, Jim did not let these setbacks affect him, and he came back even stronger. Now, his comeback was nothing less than inspirational and left the crowd in awe. His remarkable pain tolerance enabled him to compete even while injured, which was critical to his long and successful career. His ability to bear discomfort allowed him to continue riding and racing, eventually contributing to his record 16 world championships. His mental and physical toughness enabled him to push through pain while still operating at a high level, which was critical to his success. This ability to endure pain was an important component of his total mental and physical resilience, which was a defining feature of his entire career. After retiring from rodeo, Shoulders utilized his rodeo winnings to purchase a 400-acre ranch in Oklahoma, where he raised livestock. He possessed numerous buck and weather bulls, the most famous of which was Tornado, a rodeo bull who threw 200 riders in 14 years. According to Frank Boggs, an Oklahoma sports journalist and columnist, Shoulders bought Tornado in South Texas when he was 3 years old. Jim Shoulders wasn't just good, he was exceptional. His record-breaking career, his impact on the promotion of rodeo, and his enduring legacy all attest to his greatness. His name is synonymous with excellence in rodeo, and his influence will be felt for generations to come. His journey from a farm boy in Oklahoma to a world champion and cultural icon is a testament to the power of dedication, talent, and resilience. In the annals of rodeo history, Jim Shoulders stands out as a towering figure, a true legend who set the bar for what it means to be a cowboy. However, on June 20th, 2007, disaster struck and the entire bull riding community was devastated. Jim's son Marvin had announced that his father had lost his life due to heart problems at the age of 79. The news broke the hearts of many bull riding fans. It's safe to say that Jim Shoulders' legacy will live on forever as one of the most legendary rodeo athletes in the world. But do y'all think that if he competed in today's era, he'd stand alongside the likes of J.B. Mooney, Tuff Hedeman, and Ty Murray? And would he have secured major sponsorship deals with companies like Monster Energy? Just a little bit of food for thought. And that wraps up our video for today. If you liked it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you're notified as soon as we upload our next video. Thanks for visiting with us today, riders. I'll catch you next time.